Hi, this is Nick, and today we're reading Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit, reading Reddit stories. Sorry, Am I the Asshole for leaving without explanation after my mother-in-law pretended not to hear me? I, 32 female, have a 7-month-old daughter, and with my husband, 34-year-old male. My country does not ensure a long maternity leave up to 2 years. This is a country. However, I am self-employed and cannot afford to lose my clients, so I try to work while my daughter is sleeping and during the weekends. Lately, she's been teasing, so I'm operating while little to no sleep. I have an issue with my mother-in-law. She does not. She does what she wants, despite people asking her not to. And then says "oops" or denies doing it. Things like that. It was annoying before her baby, but after she was born, it had become insufferable. Husband talked to her and set boundaries, so she stopped doing that when my husband is present, but she was still doing it when only it was time to me in the room. So we agreed she cannot visit when husband is not home and husband is not able to leave me alone for. Because of these boundaries, we did not see them for a month and a half. They was 2 hours away, and we did not find a mutually good time. They finally came over last Sunday, 20 minutes into my visit with family-in-law. Want to see the lawnmower that had broken down, so my husband goes in the backyard with him, leaving me, the baby, and my mother alongside. She is drinking coffee and eating cake. She sits next to my daughter on her playmat and tries to feed her some cake. I immediately told her no because she can't have that. Mother-in-law pretends not to hear me and proceeds to put her spoon. Mother-in-law pretends not to hear me and proceeds putting her spoon to my daughter's closed mouth. I repeats, "Stop doing that," and she can't have cake yet, and definitely not from your spoon. Still, she pretends not to hear me. I repeat again, still nothing. So now there's cake on my baby's face, and she's fussing. I grab my daughter and go to my husband and father-in-law, subtly gesturing him to come back inside. After about 5 minutes, mother-in-law decided to go outside too and was approaching me and the baby, adjusted my husband again, and he made an annoyed face. He had no energy to deal with any kind of, so I stood up, went inside, grabbed my baby bag. What, Dad? About 5 minutes later, mother-in-law decided to go outside too and was approaching me and the baby. I gestured to my husband again. He made an annoyed face. I had no energy to deal with any of this, so I stood up, went inside, grabbed my baby bag and car keys, went to the car without saying a word. Mother-in-law asked me where I was going and I ignored her. I drove to my sister's, which was a 15-minute drive. There were some missed calls from my husband, so I texted him where we were. Then we were back in the evening. It was time for my daughter's nap, and she fell asleep breastfeeding. So my sister told me to go sleep too. After she woke up and had her milk, my sister took her and told me to go back to sleep. I slept 3 hours in total. My phone was on silent, so my husband's calls were ignored. And his parents left disappointed, and my mother cried. My husband's furious I did this. We're still fighting about it. I cannot believe I was so rude to the baby when his parents came to see her after such a long time. He was angry that I could have waited a few minutes that he could finish talking about the lawnmower. I told him I'm too exhausted to deal with this shit. He left me alone. He left me alone with mother-in-law's better agreement. It can be only 10 minutes, so I left. Am I the asshole? In my opinion, no. She's not the asshole at all. The husband is not. I mean, the husband is being an asshole, siding with the mother-in-law because the mother-in-law basically is trying to feed cake to a baby. Babies cannot eat cake that young, and not the asshole. Your mother-in-law should respect your boundaries, especially when it's your baby. Your husband should have your back on that. I do understand that it must be uncomfortable, and hurt him. See your mother cry and be upset. Then he should talk to her about it instead of making you the bad person. The only thing you did wrong was that you didn't pick your daughter up the first time you said it, and mother didn't listen. Maybe that may have been things go more smooth. But then again, it shouldn't really be necessary. I do think it is important that you stand up for your boundaries, and your husband should support you on that. My English isn't a perfect. It's my first time language. Yeah, and not not the asshole. Ozzy is not the asshole. Not the asshole. We have a husband problem. Oh, uh oh. Not the asshole, of course. Nope, not the asshole in my opinion. This person's definitely not the asshole. So go back to this post. Honestly, it's not an asshole at all. So yeah, people feel so entitled to do what they want with other people's babies and other people's property. I mean, I know a baby's not a property, but you know what I mean. But yeah, People are crazy. Well, this is Nick. Thanks for watching. This is episode 2 of Remarried Stories. There will be episodes 3 and 4, and so on and so forth. Have a nice day, guys.